Hey y'all, Patrick here, and today we're looking at this awesome little guy here, the Meridian from Spaceman Effects. And basically what you have here is a fantastic little modulation station that can give you so many subtle or just extremely insane in your face sounds, where it can really range from like phaser to flanger to chorus to tremolo to like weird Leslie sounding stuff, where it can just get also extremely weird in the most fun ways possible. So for me personally, I have to say that modulation is probably my favorite effect type ever. Hell, the first pedal I ever bought was actually a MXR Phase 90 that I bought at Guitar Center when I was like 15, 16, I think. I much more prefer chorus pedals now personally, but yeah, I've always just had such a love for modulation pedals. And so for something like this, the Meridian that come out where you can do so much with it in one package, it's just so incredible to me. But before we dig into the Meridian, and for the sake of transparency, this video is sponsored by Spaceman Effects. But of course, as always with any sponsored content on my channel, that has absolutely nothing to do with how I feel, what I say, any of the sounds in this video, or anything like that. I'm just a bass player that likes playing weird pedals and likes seeing what different sounds I can make with it. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So the controls on the Meridian, I'm actually pretty surprised at how simple everything is, considering how many different sounds you're really able to unpack out of this pedal. You have 6 knobs and 1 3-way toggle switch, as well as an expression pedal output, and that's it. Starting with your 6 knobs with volume, of course this is your overall output. Then you have mix, which is a blend between 100% dry on the left, 100% wet on the right. I absolutely love when pedal makers decide to put a blend pedal on there. It makes everything so much easier, especially for us bass players. Then under that, there's the regen knob, which dials in negative feedback that really gives you some crazy, just over the top flange and phase tones, and can get sort of like metallic robot-y, just really crazy phase shifting the more that you really ramp it up. Then on the right side, starting with time, this lets you set the delay time range, going between 0.8 milliseconds and 50 milliseconds. Then you have the rate knob that lets you control the speed of the actual effect itself. And finally, the width, which essentially just lets you choose how intense you want the overall effect to be. Now with these 6 controls, you're really able to get a plethora of different sounds. But what's really cool is in the middle, you have a 3-way toggle switch, which lets you control what wave shape that you want to have. On the left is sine, the middle is triangle, and on the right is flux. So with these 3 different modes, 6 knobs, and that expression pedal out too, where you're actually able to change what the expression pedal does thanks to a 2-way toggle switch on the inside of the pedal, you're really able to go crazy and let your creativity go wild. And so for the pros on the Meridian, I have to say I just had an absolute blast going through this and really getting to know this pedal, and being able to have chorus, flange, phaser, a Leslie rotating speaker, and a vibrato sound all in one pedal is so awesome to me. But for the negatives on this pedal, some people might not want all of those options, just because I imagine if you're trying to go for one specific sound, it might take you some time if you don't know the pedal. But to me, at least, the fact that it's probably more than likely going to be in this pedal no matter what, along with God knows how many other combinations of different sounds you're able to create with it, it makes it all worth it. And so overall for the Meridian, this is just such a super fun and incredibly creative pedal to me that gives you so many options at hand that can really let your creativity just go crazy. So many different sounds, so many different ways to craft and really just tinker with all those sounds too. It's just an absolute blast to sit down with and just get creative with it through and through. But of course, let me know what you guys think about the Meridian and what other cool features you want to see in modulation pedals in the future. Stuff like this is just so exciting to me because it does give you so many options in one go-to spot. But y'all, thank you so much for watching as always, for subscribing, for sharing my videos, for following me on social media, all that crazy stuff. I truly do appreciate it. And of course, a humongous thank you to my Patreon supporters right here. Mwah, mwah. If you want to be like one of these gorgeous people right here and help support the channel every single month, then go ahead and head on over to my Patreon page. But y'all, again, thank you so much for watching as always. And of course, no matter where in the world you are, stay safe, practice that bass, have fun, and get weird with the modulation pedal. And I'll see y'all next time.